Yo, y'all have lost y'all's goddamn mind, yo. Between the Fall 2 trailer and this trailer right here, I need y'all to slow down on the anxiety inducing films. The film is gonna be one thing, but the fact that y'all making these trailers as intense and fucked up as y'all are, y'all might need some help, man. And I think we might need the same amount of help, the same equal amount of help, because I want to see this, man. But let me tell y'all something, yo. This didn't mess me up as bad as the Fall trailer did. Um, just from like a realistic point of view. I mean, I know some of the scenarios are ridiculous, but I think I'm more than likely to be subjected to heights, even though I'm terrified of heights, more so than I am to be subjected to the middle of the fucking ocean or scuba diving for that matter, like Austin Abrams here. Let me tell y'all something about this trailer, yo. I watched this shit on a whim, and I don't remember if I heard that this was in production or this was coming out. Can't remember, but Austin Abrams is in it, Josh Brolin, and I saw nothing against Austin Abrams. I am getting to like him on screen, especially I really want to see him in Resident Evil, but he always plays these asshole characters. And then he was the fiend boy in Weapons, but I'm starting to like seeing him on screen. So I'm like, all right, I like him, but Josh Brolin, I'm like, all right, let's go. Y'all both were in Weapons, so let me watch this trailer. But the caption was like, yeah, Austin Abrams gets swallowed by a whale, literally. Watch the trailer now. And I'm like, fuck. But I gotta push the envelope. I gotta watch it. When I tell y'all this shit looks terrifying, yo. The sequence where they they show Austin Abrams literally fighting for his life to not get eaten, and then when he actually gets eaten, not he gets consumed. He is in the belly of the beast for sure. But he goes into the ocean. He's diving. It looks really beautiful. Like, it's really beautifully shot. I'm not gonna lie. But this whale, he sees that whale in the distance. He hears that whale in the distance, and the whale comes up to him, but it swims by him, and then it swims past him again. So he's kind of like evading the whale and shit like that. But the whale ends up getting a hold of an octopus, and I think Austin Abrams, his leg or his arm or something gets caught on the tentacle as the fucking whale is swimming past, and it's just dragging him, yo. This shit, the way that this sequence looks, man, it took me back to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like, do y'all remember when Nick and Russ got stuck on that fucking bumblebee and they're flying all over the backyard just hanging on for dear life trying to stay alive? That's what this shit reminded me of on steroids, but just like straight out of a horror movie, because he is struggling to break free from that fucking tentacle he's wrapped up in. And meanwhile, the whale don't give a fuck. Like, he don't care what's attached to his food. He gonna chew the rest of his food. Like, the whale is just swimming with this shit hanging out of his mouth. And then when he finally gets the rest of the octopus inside of his mouth and Austin Abrams goes down with it, the interior shot of him going into the whale, man, it takes me back to like not necessarily to Meg, because they did have an interior shot when the mouth opened up and ate all of those people at once, but I think the first time I saw something like that was Anaconda, where John Voight gets eaten by the snake and you see the snake's mouth open up from the inside, but then you see like this shit looks insane. This shit looks terrifying, man. But why the I don't know what's going on with Josh Brolin. I don't remember what the dialogue was he was saying, like the narration or the voiceover in the beginning. But I know at one point he's like, "You can do anything you want to do, anything." And then they cut to Austin Abrams in a fucking in scuba gear going into the middle of the ocean. It's like, that's the anything you'd rather do. Like, if you could do anything, it's gonna be this. That's why his ass is stuck inside of a fucking whale now, man. And then one of the taglines is like, 1 hour of oxygen, one chance to escape or some shit. And I'm like, bro, you better figure it the fuck out. This is one of those movies where I don't know how it's going to end for him. It never ends well for Austin Abrams. Motherfucker got shot in the wall. No, he didn't get shot in The Walking Dead. I'm lying. Carl got shot. He got stabbed. Michonne stabbed him, and he let off a round that shot Carl in his eye. But he was a bitch in that show anyway. It's like, I get it. Like Carl said, he's like, my dad killed your dad, man. He's like, look, I get it, man. But Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, he was a racist, drunk piece of shit. And not Morty. What the hell was that scarecrow's name? Harold fucked him up, and he ended up turning into a scarecrow his damn self. Weapons, he was the weird tweaker boy, and he turned into one of the fucking weaponers, the weaponizers, whatever it was. Resident Evil, I think he'll play more of a character that we can root for. I want to root for him in this movie, but again, it's one of those situations where you ain't have no business being down there in the first fucking place. You know it's real when you got to talk to movie characters through your teeth. And I'm just like, dog. But I didn't think the movie was going to look this good, man, because I kind of wrote it off because we've been getting a lot of I love like monsters at sea, like sea monsters or just beasts in the water. I love movies like that, man. That goes all the way back to shit like Orca, Jaws, Piranha, things like that. And like we have been getting a lot more. Like we got Kraken, and we got Thrash. Thrash wasn't really like a large body of water movie. It was more like a tsunami or storm type of thing. But as far as the animals that or waterbound that will fuck you up, we get a lot of those, and I think that a lot of the bad ones kind of outweigh the good ones, but there are some diamonds in the rough. So I kind of wrote it off, but I'm glad I watched this trailer, man, because I want to see this shit, man. And this is definitely going to trigger me. It's going to trigger me, man. I'm terrified of the ocean, man. Like even me being like in second grade, I was a crazy oceanography geek. Like crazy oceanography geek. I was obsessed with what's down there. Like when I used to read books and encyclopedias and shit, and saw that it was sea creatures so far into the ocean, so far down, that they have lights connected to them so that they can fucking see. And I'm like, this shit is fascinating, man. And the older you get, the more you realize you are not at the top of the food chain when you out there, man. And shit can get real, as it is getting for Austin Abrams here, man. This trailer's fucking nuts, man. If there's one major takeaway from this trailer that I can tell y'all about, it's the scene of Austin Abrams fighting for his life, trying to get free, trying to break free, and not trying to get eaten, man. This shit is insane, and you can hear him screaming throughout the whole sequence. I'm surprised they showed that much. I guess you can consider this a full trailer. This is, unless this is more shit to come. But my thing is, how the fuck you getting out of there, bruh? How you getting out of there? It ain't like you went underwater with a gun or fucking katana or something like that. Like he's gonna have a, because there's a shot of him surfacing with the tentacles around him. They haven't been digested yet, but he surfaces and he's looking around and on the inside of the whale. My thing is, you're gonna have to make some kind of makeshift weapon to cut your fucking way out of this thing if you really want to survive it, bruh. I don't know what he's gonna have to do, but who knows how tough the interior of a whale is. I've never been inside of one before, so I don't fucking know. Or he's going to have to make that oxygen tank explode somehow. And I don't even know if that's going to go well for him while he's inside of there. Like an explosion, him in there, physics, like we get the idea. But either way, this is such a fucked up scenario, man. And it can happen. You know what I'm saying? This really can happen, man. Whales, like they suck in the water. Like they can eat whole schools of fish if they want to. They just open their mouths and they scoop the shit up. They suck the water in. There's a video going around. This shit is not uncommon, man. Like I don't know how many people went missing down there, but there was a woman in a kayak about this fucking big, and she's recording on her phone. She's got the paddles, and the whale just comes up, swallows her ass, and goes right back down. And her phone caught the footage of her getting swallowed by this whale. He spit her back out. I guess she didn't taste all that good, but imagine, yo, how many times shit like this actually happens to people in the ocean and we don't hear about it. Like these people don't live to tell about it, or maybe they're just too fucked up to even tell their story. Like this is insane, man. It's not completely far-fetched, which is another reason I really want to see this, but just the overall idea of, this is combining a bunch of different fears altogether, man. My fear of large bodies of water, what's in said large bodies of water, and claustrophobia. How much fucking wiggle room you got inside. It's a pretty big whale, but I don't know, man. Like is he going? Did he have a waterproof phone or some shit in his pocket? Is he going to be doing like a captain's log? I've only got like 2 more minutes to live type of thing. Is he going to be vlogging while he's in there? I have no clue. This shit's going to get real. It might get dark for him. I want to see it. I got to see it.